All right, so we're just gonna go ahead and get started. So hi everyone and welcome. My name is Gabrielle Crumpler. I'm an application specialist with Mimaki, and I'm here today with Beaver Paper Group to talk to you about sublimation and printing media for the future. I'm pleased to welcome TexStyles Product Manager Jeff Mills, Latin America Sales Manager Anna Salimi, and Print Lab Manager Patrick Moore.
Hello. Hi, thank you, Gabrielle, so much. We're so excited to be here with the Mimaki team as well. We've got our in-house Beaver Paper crew here supporting, but let me go ahead and tell you guys just a brief little overview about Beaver Paper Group. We do have over 40 years of experience. We were established in 1979 and operating only out of Atlanta, Georgia. Here more recently, maybe you've heard in the news, in the industry news, we were purchased by Kohler Paper. That is now our parent company. They are based out of Germany. One thing about Kohler Paper is they are 100% committed to sustainability and producing eco-friendly products. So definitely what we're looking at here is that it's flowing, sustainability is flowing from our executive level at Kohler Paper through our executive level here at Beaver Paper, all the way onto our production floors and operators. So just, we'll go ahead and go briefly into our product families that we do offer here at Beaver Paper. Of course, the focus will be today is in our TexPrint sublimation papers. We do also sell Protex tissue for your rotary heat presses, calandras, as we would say in my market. Textile fabrics. We have our line of TexStone papers that are available for your cut and sew rooms. And more recently, we have gone into our newest product, which is called the Beaver Boards. We won't go too deep into that, but Jeff and Gabrielle will be briefly touching on that here in just a moment. So as far as what can we do for you? Well, we do have production operations that do include 160,000 square feet here at our corporate facility in Lawrenceville, Georgia. We are a suburb of Atlanta, but we do have a much larger reach. We do have 3 distribution centers here in Georgia in the USA. We also have a location in Vernon, California, which covers that side of the country of the United States. And also for our partners in Asia that are requiring our paper, we do ship out of that facility in order to reduce their transportation costs. And then our newest facility is actually about 15 minutes away from our parent company, Kohler Paper. It's in Beaver Paper, Germany, and it's located in Willstadt. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to turn this over to Jeff Mills. He is our expert that we know in the field and in-house when it comes to our textiles fabrics.
Thank you, Anna. Hello, everyone. Let's talk a little bit about NatureSeries. NatureSeries is a new line of sustainable fabrics we are developing at Beaver Paper for the soft signage and the retail signage market. Soft knit, NatureSeries Soft Knit is our first fabric that we developed using cutting edge technology for this sustainability. We developed the soft knit first to compete against the recycled soft knit that's widely used in the retail market for the retail soft signage. This cutting technology is actually an additive that is added to the yarn during the yarn manufacturing process. This additive enhances the biodegradability of the polyester fabric to mimic the biodegradability of a natural fabric such as wool or cotton when placed in a landfill. We will discuss this further later on in the slides further ahead. Gabrielle? Sorry.
Thanks, Jeff. So the TS100, which is the printer you see here on this slide, is one of the most recent machines we added to the Mimaki TA lineup. At an affordable price, this sublimation machine can handle everything from small to medium production for creating textile and apparel applications, such as like soft signage, interior decor, and even exhibition graphics. So not to mention, like all these applications can be produced using Beaver Paper's new TexStyle NatureSeries fabric line. Next slide.
Gabby, I'm not. Okay, are we good?
Hello?
Yeah, are we back? Do you hear us?
My apologies. We are having technical difficulties.
Gabby, can you hear us?
So give us 1 second.
Will you send her a room chat question? Can somebody go get Troy?
Hello?
Hello?
Hey, can you hear me okay?
Oh, yes,
Yeah.
we can hear you now.
Okay.
We heard you the whole time. We just weren't sure
if you can hear us.
Yes.
Okay.
So sorry about that. We'll just go backly brief into an overview of what Jeff was talking about. You know, sustainability is flowing through our textile fabrics, all of our products, our TexPrint sublimation papers. And with sustainability, we really want to make sure that we partner with companies that are just as committed to that as anyone else. So we'll let Gabrielle walk us into her Mimaki printer, the TS100.
Thanks, Anna. So once again, like the TS100 is one of the most recent machines added to our Mimaki TA lineup. At an affordable price, this sublimation machine can handle everything from, small to medium production. You can create applications such as soft signage, interior decor, and exhibit graphics. But not to mention, like with our machines and Beaver Paper's Nature series, you can, pair these two products up and create amazing applications. Next slide.
Coming.
Yep.
Let's talk about biodegradability. What makes a fabric or a substance biodegradable? And basically the ability of a substance to be broken down physically or chemically during natural occurring microorganisms, resulting in basic elements such as methane, water, minerals, carbon dioxide, is considered a biodegradable fabric. Let's look at the chart to the right of the screen. The chart here has got a lot of data that has been accumulated on testing of the additive, cyclo additive with the polyester fabrics, and is compared to polyester fabrics that are untreated that do not have the cyclo technology. And you can see the difference in each one of the different environments, how much faster the biodegradation rate is of the cyclo technology compared to normal polyester fabrics such as virgin polyester or actually recycled polyester fabrics. Pay attention to the landfill one down on the bottom. The typical products for soft signage market, for soft signage for retail, usually winds up in a landfill after 1 or 2 times use. So the biodegradation rate of 74% compared to 1% is very huge for what we're going to discuss further on in our discussion.
So just kind of for layman's terms, for my purposes, Jeff, you're referring to with the cyclo application, which is what we are embracing here at Beaver Paper, and the same amount of time, 872 days, with the cyclo application, you're going to be at 74% biodegraded.
Yes.
And then with others, not including the cyclo, which is extremely important, you're pretty much going to see the same item that probably hasn't changed, maybe faded a little bit. So again, this goes in line very strong with sustainability from the top to the bottom, from beginning to end. So we're completely embracing that.
So why is it important? Well, the reason why biodegradability we feel is so important is you look at the numbers. 44 million pounds of synthetic textiles end up in U.S. landfills each day. And our goal with sustainability is to help change the industry. We'll help change the industry by education, help change the industry by using this cyclo technology. And what we really need is real change in getting more and more of this product being done by other folks to reduce the amount of waste that is accumulated in these landfills. The benefits of this cyclo product, other than the enhanced biodegradability, is the fabric looks, is durable, walks, talks, and crawls just like the polyester fabric. So what we're scheduled to do, what we're planning to do, we've got our soft knit NatureSeries product that we've got out there in the market now. We've got inventory in hand. We're looking at developing our smooth face heavy knit with this cyclo technology, also our black back and our fashion wallpaper. And all these are scheduled for the third quarter of 2022. Gabrielle?
Thanks, Jeff. So the ideal machine to use for Beaver Paper's NatureSeries, I would recommend is the TX330 Mark II. This is our all-in-one printer for all textile applications. This machine has the versatility to switch between transfer paper for Daiso printing or direct-to-textile printing in one unit by attaching and detaching a vacuum platen. It also has a dual ink system. On the screen, you can see the dual ink combinations is textile pigment with sublimation transfer inks. We also have direct dye sub with sublimation transfer inks as well. And then last but not least, we have textile pigment and direct dye sub inks. So once again, these are all dual ink combinations that we offer with this machine. So whether you're, paper transferring to Beaver Papers, like their heavy knit fabric, or printing directly to their fashion walls, you can manage the use of 2 ink sets with this machine.
In summary, we're making and consider to make polyester fabrics to be durable. They're made to last, but doesn't mean that they have to be here forever. Our next line of products for sustainability is our new Beaver Boards. Our new Beaver Boards were developed to reduce the amount of boards used, such as foam boards or vinyl boards that are used in the market, and they're very, very unfriendly with the environment.
What are some of the features of our new Beaver Boards, Jeff?
Well, the Beaver Boards are made of 100% paper. They're printable on both sides, and they give, with the printability, they give superior print quality. Even though the boards will be one size, they all come in 4x8s, but they come in 5 different thicknesses. The different thicknesses will start at 1.2 millimeters all the way up to 5 millimeter in thickness. The lightweight boards are very lightweight and they're dimensionally stable, and they have excellent properties for cutting properties. Gabrielle?
Thanks, Jeff. Beaver Boards really works well with our UJF benchtop UV printers and our flatbed models. So the printer that we have on screen is a JFX 600, which is one of our flatbed models, which is designed to print large graphics at a high speed and high quality. So in addition to the machine printing standard color prints, it can also print a glossy finish, texture prints, and even give your prints an embossed effect, which also adds more value to your printed materials. So Beaver Boards and flatbed machines are definitely of
A good pairing, exactly. We are very excited for Mimaki to be able to kind of complement our Beaver boards on an already existing machine that with brand recognition, already proven itself as a quality piece of equipment. So it was quite obvious for us that, when we're going into market, that we would definitely partner with Mimaki on our new Beaver board products.
Absolutely. All right, so not only is Beaver Paper launching new products, I'm excited to announce that Mimaki is also adding a new TA machine to its lineup for textile and apparel applications. So here we have the TS330. So this machine not only adds new values to the market, but can also improve your stable operation. So I want to go over a couple key features that this machine offers. So first is the fabric wiper. So this will be replacing our rubber wiper that we have in our machines. So the purpose of the fabric wiper is to soak up ink from the nozzle surface, which prevents ink particles from spraying around the nozzles. Next, we have the new ink supply unit. So the unit will be a floor-mounted type of system for our 2-liter inks. We also offer a new winding mechanism, which improves the stability of the take-up reel. So there's going to be a drive motor on both the left and right side of the take-up reel. We also have an in-face guide, which allows you to install and remove paper tubes with ease. Another feature that I'm really stoked about is the V-cut function. So the machine will sheet cut your media in a V shape so you can secure the tape at a single point on the paper tube rather than a 3-point, rather than 3 points. But for more information on the TS330, please visit our website and contact our local Mimaki rep.
And definitely congratulations to the entire Mimaki team. As Gabrielle has mentioned, it is on the slide, give your creativity a glow up. So we're excited to see these at the demo centers. We're extra excited once we start seeing them at our customer facilities in action. So definitely a great beginning to 2022. Congratulations, Gabrielle.
Thank you. And congratulations to you guys and your new products that you're featuring. I know we plan to collaborate in the future and feature your products, not only at trade shows, but open houses and webinars. So congratulations to you guys as well.
Thank you.
Yeah,
Thank you.
The planet's going to thank us.
Yes, exactly.
Right.
One tree at a time. Yes. So we will just go into sustainable products for the future. It is our TexPrint sublimation papers. We're all going to kind of participate in this. It's definitely a group effort to present these products to you. And more important is not only presenting these products, but how they can change your processes, improve your processes, how you can match and pair them together. So with Gabrielle, Patrick, and myself, we're going to go through the process of our TexPrint sublimation papers. So again, we are pushing sustainability from start to finish. I know it's like a very trendy, sometimes cliche word, but if you ever research our parent company, Kohler Paper, you will see that it is happening, it is possible. And again, the sustainability efforts by our Kohler Paper parent company, they're flowing from parent company down into all of our facilities, into the other types of products that we sell as well. So TexPrint sustainable paper, how our paper is made. Kohler Paper only uses renewable resources that are certified only for sustainable forest cultivation and eco-friendly production. Again, it's a lot of buzzwords and I get it, but I urge you to go check out Kohler Paper's website, because they're not just talking the talk, they're walking the walk, and they're definitely assisting us on how to proceed and how we can improve here locally as well. They have also reduced water consumption in the paper making process by 30%. This is extremely important to us as well as to them. And again, 30% is today. And so I'm sure that they already have processes and procedures for the future. They're just going to increase that. And they also have developed their own wastewater purifying treatment plants. These are on site. They are company owned by Kohler Paper. And there's no joke, serious again. I cannot push how much that they are about sustainability and protecting this earth. So with that, we can say that our TexPrint sublimation papers are responsibly made and recyclable and compostable. So excited for that, definitely. So we'll go a little bit into our specifics. I will just briefly touch on the overview, and then we will let the experts, Gabrielle and Patrick, go into more details. So choosing my expert to the right, I keep him close to me at all times. I have his cell number at all times, and he always answers, which is incredible. So what we have done here more recently with the rebranding, we have tried to simplify the catalog or the families that we offer in papers. We do have 6 product families. They do include 13 different sublimation papers. So that we all know now that there are different papers for different applications, different substrates. The main difference between the papers, the primary difference, is the thickness of the paper, which also in the industry is known as GSM. And again, we also have papers that have tack and not tack, but between that, we can cover pretty much all of our papers. Most important, what we can do at every single one of our facilities that service the United States or the Americas, as we would say, and also Europe.
The world.
The world, absolutely. That we can provide you with different widths, different size of rolls. When we say different size of rolls, if you need 110 feet on a roll, we can do that in-house. If you need 1,800 feet, we can do that in-house too. So most important, we have Kohler Paper has invested into new equipment here on site in Atlanta, Georgia. We're extremely excited about the opportunities. And again, we thought we were a great company before, but definitely with the influx of the influence of Kohler Paper, we're definitely seeing improvements daily. We're really trying to reach the market with accuracy, efficiency, and we're absolutely able to say, what else can we do for you today? So I'm going to go ahead and turn it over to Patrick and Gabrielle, and they will tell you distinctly the difference between our TexPrint product families.
Mm-hmm. Before that, let's let Gabby talk about our printers.
Absolutely.
Thank you. So here we have the Mimaki Daiso technology family. We offer a printer for any business solution or model that you have. So our printer widths range from 64 inches to 129 inches. So let's just go over the printer portfolio. So first we have our entry-level machine, the TS100. It's a great machine for anyone interested in starting a Daiso business. Next, we have our newly released TS330, which is great for medium to large production. This machine also has additional industrial options as well. So if you are familiar with our TS55, there are industrial options like the 10 kilogram ink bulk system and mini jumbo roll. Well, this machine, the TS330, of course, have those options as well. So next we have the TS55. This is perfect for high-speed production. As I mentioned before, industrial units are offered with this machine. So if you're really looking to save money on your ink and paper, or if your production is growing, then I would really recommend getting those industrial option units. So next we have the TS500P, which is our 129-inch printer, really great for high speed and high volume production. We also have the Tiger 1800B Mark II, which is our super wide Daiso format printer for high productivity. But all of our machines on our portfolio use water-based inks. So is really, really sustainable for the environment. And again, we offer a printer solution for every business model. Next.
Awesome showcase, Gabrielle. Very good.
So I'd like to take a minute or a couple minutes to kind of describe the different types of paper we have. But more importantly, just in a general sense, is that the fabric and the Beaver boards are very good new products that we are very excited about. But Beaver Paper's bread and butter is our sublimation papers, and the first group that we want to discuss today is our TexPrint UT paper. It's excuse me, it's designed for the soft substrate dye sublimation market, for the home decor products, the trade show exhibits, banners, blinds, apparel. Oh, sorry, not apparel, but advertising, things of that nature. And we recognized in the market that different customers were using different printers and different heat presses, and there was a need for multiple grades of thickness and weight of paper dependent on the substrate the customer was using. So we offer in the UT family a 58-gram paper, a 72-gram paper, and a 92-gram paper, and all of which are predicated on the customer's end use and workflow, coupled with the printers and the equipment that they have. We here at Beaver Paper want to create, the best, optimize the customer with the best paper that they could use and get away with. And using these three grades, we can do that.
Gabby.
Next, sorry, I'm sorry, and I'm leaving Gabrielle out. She wants, she has.
We're going to talk about what works great with our UT paper.
Yeah. Mimaki has some great printers that function really good with our UT products.
Absolutely.
Tested by both of them multiple times. Yeah. They can say it. They are definitely operators of this paper and the printer.
Absolutely. So the printer I will recommend for TexPrint UT is the TS55. It does have the versatility to handle various paper weights. So as Patrick mentioned, they do offer various paper weights for their TexPrint paper. But the TS55 is ideal for most large textile and apparel applications. It's for businesses that are looking for scalability and volume production. So if you're working with larger applications like soft signage, home decor, trade show exhibits, then the TS55 will give you a better flexibility to meet industry standards and commercial scales for these type of products.
We'll move to our next product family.
So our second family is our TexPrint MP. It's a 95-gram paper with a different coating chemistry than our UT. It's heavier. It's a heavier chemistry, if you will, designed for both soft and hard substrates in the photography market, home decor, trade show exhibits. It's considered an all-in-one paper for multiple substrates. The rule of thumb that we like to say in-house is that the MP is great for soft substrates and good for hard substrates. Where our XP product that we'll talk later, we'll discuss later on, is actually flipped. But by and large, the MP95 has been well received. It's a newer product. And one of the key features that we like about the 95 is that it comes in 126 inches, and it's able to receive heavy ink loads and dry, but also release the dye into heavier weight fabrics and textiles that require kind of a heavy saturation Our backlit product is one of those. And also we've had success with reduction in tiger striping with against other competitive products that our customers are seeing tiger striping in their calendar press. This paper has the coating that locks in the dye and keeps it from gassing out in a tiger stripe fashion. So, we're excited to add that characteristic to this paper as well. Gabby.
Thanks.
Gabrielle, excuse me.
Thank you. So like the TS100, the TS330, the TS330 can print the width of 64 inches for most textile and apparel applications. But most importantly, this new printer will allow you to diversify your business and customize your production workflow to maximize your profit. So in addition to maximizing your profit, it has new features to improve stable operations and pursue work and labor savings for customers. Next slide.
Yep. So our third family is our ultralight family, if you will. It's TexPrint Moda. I'm saying ultralight just because the grammage is 25 GSM and 39 GSM. And we've marketed and received feedback and positive that this paper is successful in the fashion textile market, where you can load up mini jumbo rolls and print extremely fast, if you will, because of the light ink amount that the substrate requires. You're able to print on this light paper and have successful dye sublimation output.
And how is the drying on this paper?
The drying is,
I've seen success so far.
Yes.
In my test facilities that are currently on the 39 GSM, we have multiple facilities in Europe that are on the 25 GSM, and it's always the concern about, well, how can it dry if it's so thin? But I feel we've been extremely successful. Yeah,
the beauty of this particular market is that the saturation level is not that high from the get-go. So the 39 dries extremely well. The 25, you run into there is a limit. And we think we've found the limit. That 25 is probably
sweet spot.
25 is probably about as light a paper we can go to get dye sublimation
today,
output.
Maybe next year.
Yeah, without causing some issues. So if you have if you have a printer similar to the ones that Gabrielle is going to talk about, try these, and you're in the fashion textile market. Give these papers a try, because you'll be surprised and pleased with the output.
You'll be very happy. Yeah. Gabrielle?
Thank you.
Let's talk about those printers.
Yes, ma'am. So the Tiger 1800B Mark III is our Pro Series sublimation transfer printer. This machine is ideal for textile mills, which are doing high volume production, of course. But this machine also comes with features that are suitable for low GSM papers. So one of the features are an indirect line unit for the machine, which allows the transfer paper feeding and drying unit to wind large roll papers. Oh my gosh, can I not talk right now? Sorry. Let me start over, because I feel like that did not come out well.
That's okay. Repeat.
All right. So the machine offers a direct lineup of like two units. One is the feeding and drying unit, which is designed to feed and wind large rolls of paper. Another feature is the wrinkle sensor that detects media wrinkling or creasing before printing. So this is very important, especially when you're printing, because the last thing you want to see is a head strike happening right before you. So with the wrinkle sensor, this will prevent or even detect like your media from wrinkling or creasing before you print. Another feature is the pressure roller that sticks the transfer paper to the feeding belt. So it applies pressure. And so by doing this stabilizes the feeding of the paper before the machine actually prints it. Next, we have the TS330, which is also a great machine to use for the TexPrint motor. One of the features that will benefit papers that are, has a low GSM is the extended heaters. So on the TS330, there is an extended heater on this machine, which will facilitate the drying of inks during high-speed production. In addition to the heater, there's also the mini jumbo roll and bulk ink system that you can add to your workflow. And this is very important when you're printing like long and seamless runs for textiles. And this can also reduce costs as well.
So our fifth paper family is our TexPrint Sports and Sports Plus. It's our thermo-adhesive dye sublimation paper. We have two. We have a light tack and a heavy tack, designated by the plus sign as the heavy, and then the sports without the plus sign is of course our light. We recognized in the market that the textiles and the apparel and chiefly in the apparel market in the fleece market and things of that nature, that there were different thicknesses and different spandex percentages in the fabric that stretched. Some stretched unidirectional, some stretched bidirectional. So we recognized the need to supply two adhesive levels to cover the many substrates associated with this market. And it's a 92 gram product. They're both 92 gram, and they're available based on, I would start with the sports, and if it doesn't stick, go with the Sports Plus, because if the Sports Plus doesn't stick to it, nothing will.
Absolutely. That's the best way to put it. Absolutely.
Yeah, sure.
Absolutely.
And Gabrielle's going to talk about a couple of printers for us that work well with this paper.
Absolutely. So the TS55 allows end users to achieve consistent color from print to print while maintaining high image quality during high volume production. So if you're doing a lot of Daiso printing, Mimaki offers two optional units for this machine that aims to reduce cost and time. The two options are a mini jumbo roll and a 10 kilogram ink system. So the mini jumbo roll reduces the cost per square meter and shortens the downtime due to media replacement. The 10 kilogram ink system enables long-term operations such as overnight printing, but both of these options provide achievements of low running costs and long-time continuous operations, especially when you're doing a lot of Daiso printing. Another unit that I want to mention is the extended heater. I talked about this a little bit, but this machine also has an extended heater which can be installed to the lower part of your machine, which ensures the ink is dry on the media before it reaches the take up. So again, having these units enables you to save money and time. So.
And we love it when we see those options sold on the Mimaki machines. We love the mini jumbos, and then when we see the ink tanks, the option on the ink tank sold, right, we know that those are some serious sublimating people. So
right.
So our last family is our TexPrint XP, and I touched on it when the MP slide we were talking about the MP slide. The XP paper we have three families of the XP paper. We have a 105, a 125, and a 140 gram paper. These are heavyweight papers, if you will, legacy papers for the user that wants to use that has multiple substrates, this kind of like the MP95. It can do hard and soft substrates. Where I mentioned the MP95 was a great on soft substrates, good on hard. This is the opposite. It is great on hard substrates and good on soft substrates. So take that into consideration when you're looking at optimizing your product, and we'll help you with that too, based on your substrate. But the XP product has a heavy coating on it that can receive any ink that you throw on, that you can throw at it, any amount, any type. It's designed for any substrate you throw at it. It could be koozies, coffee mugs, signage, home decor, pillows, exhibits, banners, whatever.
Like all inclusive.
All of it. So
Awesome.
it's a good paper. And that's why we made the 95 like that. And that's why we made all the others similar to that. Because, so our customers by and large were like, hey, this is great, but, and then
we need it for this.
Then we took the but and created all those other papers. We at Beaver Paper listen to the customer, and we have a paper for you.
Absolutely.
Gabrielle?
Thank you. So with the TS100 and TS330 models, you can produce branded products for advertising, or even create customized products for consumers. Like Patrick mentioned, like these can be like koozies, socks, mugs, puzzles, microfiber cloths. I feel like the list can go on. But these are just a few applications you can create. There's others as well. But what these two machines they create the opportunity for end users to expand their business within their market, or expand it beyond their market to advertise for their company, or it can offer personalized products for consumers based on their wants and needs. So I read an article the other day, which it was a recent study by Deloitte. It reported that 1 in 5 consumers are willing to pay 20% more for a personalized product or an exclusive one, which is a lot. So with that said, TexPrint and XP and our Daiso machines are the perfect pair to use for elevating your brand. Tongue twister, elevating your brand.
So first, I'd like to say thanks to Gabrielle and Mimaki for sharing this platform with us and giving us a chance to discuss our papers and introduce our new biodegradable fabric and sustainable recyclable Beaver Boards. What do you do? Anything? Anything else to add?
Definitely. Our information is up on the screen, but most important, just we can be contacted through LinkedIn. Just Google Beaver Paper Group or Mimaki, Gabrielle Crumpler, any of our names. Definitely, we're pretty easy to be found. And if you reach one of us, we know how to put you in touch with the other one. So we're definitely good to go. Gabrielle, I guess we can go into our questions and answers to see if anybody has any questions.
Yes.
Okay. We do appreciate everybody like stopping in and giving us your time so we can discuss our papers and the Mimaki printers. Thank you. All
right.
No, I put it in the wrong spot.
Oh, I see one question. So it says, do Beaver boards come in various sizes and colors?
Currently, the Beaver boards come in one size, and they're 4x8, and the
4 foot by 8 or
4 foot by 8 feet. And they typically just come in white at this time.
I have a question.
Yes.
Gabrielle, so the new printers that you were talking about, and with all our practice and everything, I never got to ask this question, but when are your printers going to be available?
They are going to be available this summer.
Okay.
Awesome. So we'll be able to stop by, right?
Absolutely.
Incredible.
And we should be, I'm sorry, go ahead.
I'll drop Patrick off because I'm sure he'll want to stay longer than me.
Yeah.
Right.
Any other questions?
I see one more. It says, how should end users recycle their transfer paper?
In a recycle bin.
Okay.
It can go straight to the
It can go
recycle
straight
bin.
into a recycle bin. That's what we do with all our paper here, all our, all the
Spent paper.
the spent paper, the reruns that, the startups of the rolls, the end of the rolls.
When I reference spent rolls, just in case I'm maybe using the wrong term, but in case no one knows what that means, it means if it's printed. And again, the dye sublimation ink is water-based. So we're not going to harm the environment. So when we say spent print, it is the print that is left over after being sublimated, and we just go straight to the recycle bin.
That's right.
Any more questions, comments? Again, we're here in Lawrenceville, Georgia. We are fortunate enough to be about 15 minutes from Mimaki. So anytime you're in the Atlanta area, we always extend the courtesy of stopping by. We just need a moment's notice. And again, Mimaki is just right around the corner too. So you could visit us both within one day.
Absolutely.
Yeah, my print lab might be in a mess, but I can guarantee you that my mess is always different.
I was going to say might be. Yes, exactly. But he knows his mess. It's his friend. I think we're good then. No more questions?
I don't think so.
Okay, super. Again, we're here to support you guys. I'm in sales. Jeff is our textiles expert. Patrick is your go-to. I know about our papers. I work in sales, but definitely Patrick is my in-house go-to as well. And when it comes to the actual printers, Gabrielle and her entire team, Vernon, Mackenzie, and the entire team over there at Mimaki, they're definitely just one short phone call away. So,
yep. Tell your friends when you buy Beaver Paper, you get access to technical support.
Yes.
At the print lab. That's where I'm at.
You know where he works. You can find him.
But if you don't use our paper, then don't call me.
Okay. Well, listen, I really appreciate the time again, and we're here to support you guys in your sublimation endeavors, and we look forward to hopefully crossing paths soon as the trade show market starts opening up. We're all experienced with these video chats, but we're definitely ready to see everybody face to face. So again, all the best for the rest of your week. And Gabrielle, thank you so much for letting us be a part of this. We truly appreciate it.
You're welcome.
Yeah, thank you, Gabrielle.
Thank you, guys.
Okay.
All right.
Okay, bye-bye.
Bye.
Bye.